What if history isn't exactly what we think it is? In today's video, we explore 20 archaeological discoveries that no one was supposed to see. Let's start. The discovery of 700-year-old toilets in Denmark excites archaeologists not just for the latrines, but for the remarkably preserved ancient remains inside. Despite their age, these samples still emit a noticeable odor. The 3 stacked barrel latrines, once used to transport goods and store fish, were later repurposed as toilets. They were tied together, lined with clay, and fitted with drainage pipes. Some even bear the names of their original owners. Experts hope studying these medieval remains will reveal details about the diet and lifestyle of people in the 14th century. But while ancient toilets offer a glimpse into medieval daily life, what happens when a whole city of art and myth begins to emerge from the earth? Archaeologists have made exciting discoveries in the ancient Turkish city of Zukma, uncovering Greek and Roman art not seen for thousands of years. The excavation began in the year 2000 when a dam project threatened to flood the site. Zukma, founded by Greeks in the 3rd century before Christ and taken over by Romans in 64 before Christ, featured homes with detailed mosaics of Greek myths. The city remained under Roman control until it was conquered by the Persian Empire in 253 after Christ. After centuries underground, Zukma's mosaics and artifacts now reveal the rich culture and history of this once thriving ancient city. Which do you find more fascinating, Greek mythology, Roman history, or the moment when they collide in cities like Zukma? Comment and chat with me. Yet not all remnants of the past are works of art. Some are hauntingly human and preserved in ways no one expected. In 1950, a remarkably well-preserved body known as the Tallen Man was discovered in a Danish peat bog. Believed to be a ritual offering from the Iron Age, his skin, hair, and internal features remained largely intact, offering rare insights into ancient European life. Similar discoveries have been made in Denmark, Germany, and Ireland, often highlighting distinctive burial customs. One notable case is the Tallen Man, found in England in 1984. His remains showed signs that suggest a possible connection to Celtic ceremonial practices. Thanks to the natural preservation of peat bogs, archaeologists have gained a unique window into early spiritual and cultural traditions that shaped ancient European societies. And just when you think burial sites tell the full story, an entire lost city reappears to rewrite what we thought we knew about ancient Greece. Hidden in northeastern Peloponnese, the lost city of Tanaa has recently been rediscovered in Greece. Once a thriving hub, it was believed to have been founded by people linked to the Trojan War. Excavations in the 19th and 20th centuries revealed its importance in trade and cultural exchange in ancient Greece. Artifacts found at the site provide insight into daily life and early Greek innovation. Among the most striking discoveries are mosaic floors featuring scenes from mythology, deities, and everyday life, vivid snapshots of a long-lost world. But ancient cities aren't the only mysteries buried in time. Some secrets are carved in stone on remote islands and in fields of massive monoliths. Easter Island, a remote volcanic island in the Pacific, is known for its massive Moai statues carved by the Rapa Nui people. These statues, believed to honor ancestors, were thought to offer spiritual protection and promote fertility. How the Rapa Nui moved these statues, some weighing over 80 tons, remains unclear, though theories include wooden rollers, sleds, and ropes. The purpose of their placement and the decline of the Rapa Nui society are still topics of research. Similarly, Stonehenge in England, built during the Neolithic and Bronze Age, continues to intrigue experts. This ancient stone circle may have served as an observatory or ceremonial site. Its precise construction highlights the advanced skills of prehistoric builders. Still, what if we could follow the actual steps of our ancestors, footprints frozen in time, whispering tales from the Ice Age? Before exploring, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just hit the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel so much. And if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Fossilized footprints found in White Sands, New Mexico, show that people were in North America around 23,000 years ago. First discovered in 2009 by park manager David Bustos, the prints were later dated by analyzing seeds trapped inside them. Scientists estimate they were made between 28,800 and 21,300 years ago. This supports the theory that humans migrated from Asia to Alaska via a now submerged land bridge. Earlier evidence, such as tools and bones, suggested humans arrived between 13,000 and 26,000 years ago. These footprints confirm their presence during that period, and possibly earlier. Some tracks were made by children and teens during the Ice Age, offering rare insights into their daily lives. However, when survival becomes a matter of life and death, history takes a much darker and more desperate turn. In the Moulagursi cave in France, researchers discovered Neanderthal bones dating back around 100,000 years. These remains showed signs of deliberate modification, possibly for accessing marrow and other nutrients. These instances were not unique. During periods of extreme famine in the 11th century, some historical records from England and Spain suggest that people faced with severe starvation may have taken drastic survival measures. In these rare and tragic cases, individuals reportedly turned to whatever was available, including remains of the deceased. These accounts illustrate the desperate decisions made in extraordinary times of crisis. Now, let's take a step even further back to the moment that reshaped how we view human evolution forever. The Tong skull is one of the most important discoveries in human evolution. Found in South Africa in 1924 by Raymond Dart, it belonged to a young Australopithecus africanus. This species had both ape-like and human-like traits. The skull challenged old beliefs and supported the idea that humans evolved in Africa. It changed how scientists understood our origins and inspired new research methods. Today, experts continue to study the Tong skull using modern technology to uncover more about our past. And while bones tell one story, sacred stones and towering temples carry another. Borobudur is the world's largest Buddhist temple, located near Magelang in Java, Indonesia. Built around 750 AD and likely completed under King Samaratunga in 825, its exact origins and purpose remain a mystery. The temple features 9 stacked platforms topped with a central dome, adorned with over 2,000 relief panels and more than 500 Buddha statues. Its structure reflects Buddhist cosmology, symbolizing a journey from desire to enlightenment through 3 spiritual levels. Kamaratu. Borobudur blends ancestral worship with the Buddhist path to nirvana. Each year it welcomes over 2.5 million visitors, making it Indonesia's most visited and admired monument. But sometimes, what we find doesn't fit the script of history at all. In 2003, a strange skeleton was found in Chile's Atacama desert. With a pointed skull, large eye sockets, and only 10 ribs, it sparked rumors of alien origins. However, a recent genetic study by the University of San Francisco proved it was human. The skeleton, named Atta, was a girl with rare bone disorders caused by multiple genetic mutations. Her DNA showed a mix of Native American and European ancestry, likely from the Andean region. The study debunked alien theories and opened new paths for bone disease research. What once seemed like a mystery from space is now advancing modern science. From outer space theories to intricate ancient craftsmanship, What lies beneath the tombs of forgotten artisans? In 2022, archaeologists uncovered tombs of Wari artisans at Castillo de Hé in Peru's Ancash region. The pyramid-like site, once thought to be royal, turned out to contain the remains of skilled craftsmen. One tomb belonged to a 40-year-old basket weaver who died around 1,300 years ago. He was buried with weaving tools, layered fabrics, and fine jewelry, including a gold headdress and a gold deer ornament set with a gemstone. This marked the first discovery of Wari artisan tombs and confirmed Castillo DH's role as a key cultural and administrative center. And then, nature itself became the keeper of history, preserving an entire city in a volcanic blink of an eye. In 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted and buried Pompeii under ash and pumice. The city remained sealed for centuries, preserved in stunning detail. Its rediscovery in the 18th century gave archaeologists a rare look into Roman daily life. Streets, homes, art, and even food remained intact. Ash also captured the final moments of Pompeii's people. Plaster casts made from their remains offer a powerful and human glimpse into this ancient tragedy. If you believe history is more than just what we're told in textbooks, hit that like button and show the algorithm you're ready for the real stories. But what if a burial didn't just preserve one man, but a forgotten king, lost beneath the soil for over 1,000 years? In 1939, Edith Pretty asked archaeologist Basil Brown to explore mysterious mounds on her land in Suffolk, England. He uncovered a buried wooden ship, one of the greatest archaeological finds of the 20th century. Although the wood had decayed, its form remained in the soil, stretching 27 meters. At first, the site was seen as an empty tomb, but experts now believe a body once lay there, likely dissolved by acidic soil. Artifacts told a story. Armor and weapons suggested a man, gold and jewels showed wealth, and a crown and scepter pointed to royalty. Coins dated the burial to after 613 CE. Many believe the tomb belonged to King Redwald of East Anglia, who died around 624, but his identity remains uncertain. Now imagine an entire underground army, thousands of clay soldiers silently guarding their emperor's afterlife. In 1974, farmers near Xi'an, China, uncovered an underground complex filled with life-size terracotta warriors, horses, and chariots. This became known as the Terracotta Army, part of the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor. Built around 210 BCE, the army includes over 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots, and 150 horses. Each figure is unique and arranged in a battle formation to guard the emperor in the afterlife. The discovery provides valuable insights into ancient Chinese warfare, art, and burial practices. Still, our family tree continues to surprise us. What if humanity wasn't alone, even in ancient Southeast Asia? In 2019, scientists discovered a new human species in the Philippines, named Homo luzonensis, after the island of Luzon. Its features combine traits from both ancient and more recent humans, suggesting early human relatives reached Southeast Asia much earlier than once believed. This find shows that human evolution in the region was more complex, with at least 3 species possibly living at the same time, including Homo floresiensis, the hobbit, on nearby Flores Island. 13 bones from Callao Cave dated between 67,000 and 50,000 years ago came from at least 3 individuals. Found since 2007, these remains include teeth, foot and hand bones, and part of a thigh bone, offering valuable clues about this ancient species. But beyond evolution and extinction, some cultures found a way to defy time itself through fire, reverence, and sacred ritual. In northern Philippines, the Eolo tribe of Cabayan practiced a distinctive tradition of ancestral preservation, now known as the Mummies of Fire. Unlike Egyptian methods, they did not use fluids. Instead, the preservation process involved gradually drying and gently smoking the bodies above the fire. This ritual began before death, with the individual consuming salty liquids to support natural dehydration. After passing, the body was respectfully cleansed, placed in a fetal position, and carefully dried with smoke while laid in a coffin above a low flame. When the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, the Ayoy community embraced Christianity and discontinued the practice. Yet their preserved ancestors remained undisturbed in the caves of Cagayan for over 4 centuries, honored and safeguarded by generations. For the Ayoy, these ancestral remains are revered as sacred guardians of their heritage and tribal identity, and one of the most powerful symbols of ancient nobility wasn't just buried, but designed to intimidate and inspire. The Sutton Hoo helmet is one of archaeology's most iconic finds. Discovered in 1939 at a burial site in Suffolk, England, it dates back to the 7th century. Made of iron with gold and garnet accents, the helmet features detailed designs including a face mask with carved eyebrows, nose, and mustache. It was found in a royal burial mound likely belonging to a noble or warrior and revealed a wealth of Anglo-Saxon artifacts. The discovery transformed our understanding of early medieval England. More than just protection, the helmet symbolized power and status, showcasing the exceptional skill of metalworkers of the time. Yet the true beginnings of civilization might lie even deeper, beneath layers of earth, in a place that predates even the oldest pyramids. In southeastern Turkey, the discovery of Göbekli Tepe in 1963 changed how we view early civilization. Dating to around 9000 BCE, it is the oldest known megalithic site, about 6,000 years older than Stonehenge. The site has large T-shaped stone pillars, some over 18 feet tall and weighing up to 20 tons. These pillars are arranged in circles and carved with animals, symbols, and human-like figures, showing unexpected artistic skill for the time. Experts believe it was a sacred site used by Neolithic hunter-gatherers. Its construction proves that early humans could organize and build complex structures long before farming or permanent settlements. But what about the New World? Even there, the remains of its earliest leaders reveal untold stories of hardship, hope, and survival. 4 key figures: an explorer, a nobleman, a soldier, and a chaplain, helped establish the first permanent British settlement in America. Their remains were found 400 years later in the chancel of Jamestown's historic 1608 church, where Pocahontas married John Rolfe. A team led by forensic anthropologist Douglas Owsley identified them as Reverend Robert Hunt, Captain Gabriel Archer, Sir Ferdinando Wainman, and Captain William West. Their burial in the church's chancel showed their high status. The graves were uncovered after archaeologists rediscovered the church in 2010. Excavations began in 2013, offering new insight into Jamestown's early years, a time marked by hardship, famine, and disease. And finally, what if ancient minds had already mastered mechanisms that rival our modern machines? The Antikythera mechanism is the world's oldest known analog computer, built to track astronomical events. Made of bronze with dozens of gears and Greek inscriptions, it was found in 1901 in a Roman shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera. Dating to before 87 BC, it is the earliest known gear mechanism. It's now kept at the National Archaeological Museum in Athens. One key feature is a spiral on the back that marks a 223-month cycle, called the Saros, used to predict eclipses. Scientists believe it may have been first used during an annular solar eclipse on December 23, 1780 BC, when a ring of fire appeared in the sky during the winter solstice and new moon. If you could dig up one mystery from history, anything that's been lost or hidden, what would it be? Let's hear your dream discovery in the comments below. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen. You're sure to love the content we bring. Please leave a comment about which country you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.